guys, it's Harley, and today I'm going to be doing an updated houseplant tour. My setup has changed quite a bit, and I've also introduced a whole lot more plants into my collection, as well as move a bunch of them outdoors onto my deck. So let me know what you think of this video in the comment section down below, and if you have any video requests or questions or anything like that. And let's just get into it. Okay, so first up we are in my kitchen. My kitchen does get light from almost every direction, so it has adequate light, but this little corner here is a little bit darker. It's just underneath some cupboards, so I just have my medallion calathea under here. It has done really well since I moved it here, since it is next to the sink and there is extra moisture. So yeah, this guy is super happy right here. This next zone is my like kitchen counter where we sit and eat food. So the largest plant we have here is this arrowhead plant. This piece I actually propagated off of this initial vine, and it has done really well in this spot. Then next to that I have a couple of plants propagating in water. So here I have a Fabian Aurelia that I got from my little tree that was infested with mealybugs. It's getting new growth and I feel it's going to root here soon. It's just kind of showing signs. And then here I have my purple oxalis. And these are bulb plants, so they really shouldn't root, like logically, right? But, move these little ponytails. But, I hope you can see that roots there on a few of the different plants. So I've been thinking of doing a video called Will It Water Propagate, where I just test a whole bunch of plants and see what water propagates and what does the best. So let me know in the comment section if that is something you would like to see. And then down here I just have a couple of baby ponytail palms. I think this one is so cute in this tiny little inch pot. So cute. Then immediately next to that I have this rolling shelving unit where I have several other plants water propagating. So here I have a Crossandra, here I have a tricolor Hoya, this one is a lemon lime pothos, here I have some angel vine, and in front of that I have a baby monstera I got from my current monstera plant. Then I have a sweetheart caladium, and I cannot remember what the name of this larger caladium is, but I absolutely love her. She is just so easy to take care of and stays happy no matter what. On the shelf just below that, I have another caladium. This guy is not doing as well. I don't know what's going on with it, but we'll see what happens with these next several leaves. Then I have my coffee plant and a Christmas cactus, I think. Then I have another shelf right next to this where I am currently propagating some bridal vine. I have my larger peace lily. This plant loves it in this spot. It has 4 flowers, and I think another bud is coming up now. Then here I have a lipstick plant rooting that my mom gave me, and then a little bit of purple Transcantia. Down below I have wax ivy. This is actually a succulent, but it looks just like ivy. Then behind that, I have a different variation of arrowhead plant. Those are some of my favorite plants of all time. So I have a whole bunch of varieties of them. Then here I have another caladium. I feel so bad. I accidentally ripped this one as I was moving it to this new spot. And right next to that, I have a frog in the blender caladium, which is so cool. I think this might be my favorite one, actually. I don't know, it's just really different from anything else. Then on the very bottom shelf, I have my Enjoy, I think is what this is called. And I have another Transcantia. And just sitting on the floor next to that, I have my ZZ. Then also in the same room, I have this shelving unit with several plants. So up here, I have some bridal vine, which I propagated off my main plant. Next to the bridal vine, I have this arrowhead plant, which I think is a little bit stressed out because I repotted him. He was doing great until I moved pots, and then all of a sudden these just started dying. But there is a lot of new growth there, so I'm just waiting to see what happens with the new growth before I move him again. I don't want to stress him out any further than he is. Next to that, I have another arrowhead plant in this cute little tea tin that I turned into a planter, and then at the very end I have this pothos. Next row down, I have this English ivy, which is doing really well. I have this Moon Valley Friendship plant, which I just got today on a shopping trip. I have a Peperomia Emerald Ripple right behind that. Here I have an asparagus fern in this cute little pot that says, "Please don't die. This is an easy plant to take care of, but I kill anything with the name fern in it," so I just thought it was kind of a funny joke. So yeah, I love this little set here. Then to the right of that, I have 3 brand new orchids that I just brought home today. I think they are so beautiful, and I'm excited to start into the world of orchids. They're just so pretty. Then just behind these babies, I have my rattlesnake calathea, which is another one of my all-time favorite plants. Now moving down to the next row, I have my dumb cane plant, who is just happy wherever I put her, so here she is. Then back here I have my little zebra plant, which was doing really well, and out of nowhere, the leaves just, like, fell off. So I don't know if I'm ever going to try with a zebra plant again. I thought I was doing really well this time around. Anyway, moving onward, here I have another Transcantia. This one I got from Taylor Greenhouses. It is a little sparse and a little odd shaped and weird, like where is the growth in the middle? But I still really like it. I'm excited for it to fill in a little bit more. Then I have a marble peperomia. I can't remember what this is called, but I really like this one. It's just so easy. And next to it, I have my favorite polka dot plant variety. Moving down to the next row, I have a spring cactus. This guy has been shooting out new leaves like nobody's business and is so happy. I might actually have to repot him again because this pot is a little bit snug, so we'll see what happens. Then I have another little container full of propagating oxalis. Oh wow, can you see those roots? Like, that is not supposed to happen. But it happened. It has like these crazy roots. So I don't know. In here I have some avocados that I'm currently growing. I'll show you my avocado that just got roots a little bit later. It has like some super big roots. Then here, this one is called, oh, I cannot remember. An aluminum plant. Here I have my aluminum plant. I really love the patterns on this leaf, and the silver against green is so, so pretty. Behind that guy, I have my Philodendron Brazil, which has been loving it in this spot. As you can see, it's getting several new leaves. It's just really been popping them out like crazy. And then here I have my Devil's Tongue Philodendron, I think. This one has also been loving this spot, and it's getting a lot of new growth. On this bottom row, I have this miscellaneous peperomia I also got on a shopping trip today. I don't know where its official home is going to be, so for now I just have it down here. I actually don't know what kind of a peperomia this is. I just know it's a peperomia from the flowers it has. So if you happen to know what this one is called, please let me know in the comment section. I would really appreciate it so I can look up some care needs. I hate when they come with these tags on them that say like their name is beautiful home decor, because I'm like, that's not the name of it. That doesn't help me at all. And then here I have my Norfolk Pine, who I've also been thinking of moving, but I also don't want to stress her out. So it's been pretty happy here. I just wish it was in a spot more people could see, because right now it's just like on the very bottom shelf. So we'll see what happens there. So right next to this little shelving unit, I have my rubber tree plants. This one, I don't know what is going on with her. The leaves are, I don't know if it has like a fungal infection or what, but all of the new growth is okay. The new growth looks excellent, and it's popping out new leaves. So I wonder if it was just like, I wonder if that came about from like a temperature change or what, but I had to trim off a whole bunch of the bottom leaves because they all were looking like this. So if you know what could be going on, please let me know. Maybe, I don't know, that's just so weird. It was totally fine, and then I swear one day I came out here and it just all of a sudden had all these brown spots. But I love this one, so I definitely don't want to get rid of it. Next door, we have a strawberries and cream rubber tree. This is one of my first plants. My mom gave it to me for Christmas. It is doing very, very well. And right next to that, I have the regular rubber tree plant. I really like all of these here next to each other. I don't know, I think they look really nice all lined up there in front of the window. Then swinging you around a little bit this way, I have this, oh gosh, I forget the name on this one. I don't know why I love this one, and I always look up the name and it never sticks in my mind. But this guy has been growing like mad. Super easy, super easy houseplant. So here next to my TV, on the TV stand, I have a prayer plant, a calathea, I guess. I'm not sure of the exact name of this variety. And then I have a little bit of a wandering Jew cutting I took off of my main plant, which I'll show you in a little bit. And on a side table next to the TV stand, I have a few other plants. So here I have like a swirly plant, that's what I call it. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but I know it grows in like ponds and things like that. And then I have a little bit of a polka dot plant, which I actually trimmed and propagated some new pieces from. So this one's a red one. And then here I am water propagating a whole bunch of plants. So I have some polka dot plant, some more angel vine, some peperomia ruby cascade, and some peperomia prostrata. So we will see how these guys all root. I will definitely let you know, and if you would like to see a video about water propagation, then please leave me a comment. Here in my living room, I have this bookshelf with a few more plants. So here I have my parlor palm, which is one of the easiest plants you can buy, in my opinion. I have my zebra Haworthia next to it, I think is what this is called. I love this plant. I put it in this really cute pot, and it seems pretty happy. Then up here on top of my little like sign thing, I have an aloe plant, which is popping out a new leaf here and a new leaf here, which is awesome. I have a fairy castle cactus, and then I also have this arrowhead plant in this really cute planter. I love this one, it's so cute. Above the bookshelf, I have this little shelf my husband just put in with a jelly plant. Is this called a jelly plant? It's called jelly plant, or like Ginny something, rainbow Ginny, I don't know. And then I have a cactus, several cactuses in one that my dogs knocked over. So I had to move it up here because it almost broke there, which was really sad. Then here I have a dragon tree, which I really love. It's another really easy houseplant. And here I have my Hoya carrii. For some reason, 2 of the leaves fell off of this. I don't know if I overwatered or underwatered or what, but for some reason this guy is just not growing for me. Okay, and down the way a little bit, I have this little IKEA shelf unit thing. This up top is a variegated peace lily. You can see here, I love this one. It's one of my favorite houseplants I own. Then I have various like cuttings of different pothos and philodendron. I have some Hoya rooting in water here, and a Tradescantia rooting here. I have several string of hearts that are just starting to grow. You can see the new growth, it's really bright green. And here, this one has just really taken off, like, look at all that new growth. So I think it's going to be happy. Then I have another baby monstera here. I have the tiniest piece of wandering Jew, which I actually found sitting outside and I decided to save it. So I just have it in this tiny pot. Here is a striped Hoya. I forget what it's called. A Hoya. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and remember, but I hope it roots. Then behind that, I have a marble queen. Love this plant, another really easy one. And I have a peperomia. Oh, I forget, but it's like the cardboard one. I'm so bad at remembering the names. And here I have my Hindu rope, my variegated Hindu rope, which I hope really gets big. Then here is another love of mine, my Monstera adansonii, I think it is. I counted this morning and it has 12 new leaves coming in, so I'd say it's really happy in this large planter I put her in. But yeah, this is an awesome plant. Then on the shelf just below that, I have my Peperomia Ruby Cascade. This is such a fast grower. It's been loving it in this spot. Then next to that, I have another plant rooting. I have another Hoya right next to that. And then I have several polka dot plant cuttings that I am currently rooting. Then I have my Pilea peperomoides, I think is how you say it, but this is the one I got from Hertz Garden, so if you watched my haul video of this, you can just see how much it has grown since I brought it home. So since I unboxed it, that is an easy plant. Then on the very bottom row, I have my Tradescantia and this baby, which I forget also what it's called, but it really likes it in this spot. So, and then on the side here, I just have my Peperomia prostrata hanging off the side until I decide where I want it to live. And I almost forgot, but next to that bookcase I showed you earlier, I have a Ming Aurelia, which is very easy. Moving to the other side of the little planter I'm showing you, I have this big old Monstera, which I'm hoping it gets some seriously split leaves soon because it's a pretty big plant. So we'll see. On the other side of the room, I have this snake plant. I have that plant over there that I forget what it's called, rooting in water, so we'll see if it's roots. I have my calla lily here, a whole bunch of Monstera babies. Then here I have my eucalyptus tree, which is actually doing really well. My China doll bush, which I don't know what is going on. It just spazzed out of nowhere. So we'll see if she pulls through. And here is that avocado I was going to show you the roots of. Yeah, those roots are pretty good and you can see the plant coming through. So it took forever for it to finally root, but now that it has, it is just growing like crazy. So it's just a matter of getting the roots to pull through, and then once they do, it really grows like mad. Here is another avocado that I'm hoping will take root. I started this one a couple weeks after this one, so we'll see what happens. There is another little polka dot plant cutting, and have my fiddle leaf fig here, and a couple of African violets, and my Schefflera plant. And I don't know what I'm going to move into that, but we'll see what happens. Okay, and for the last room that I have houseplants in, it's my bathroom. So up there I have a pothos in a macrame hanger I made recently. My snake plant is just on this little stand behind like the toothbrushes and my essential oil and things like that. And then here I have my, what is this guy called? Fittonia, which loves it in the bathroom. It's the red variety. The light in here is kind of bad because there's no windows, but I've had these ones in here for quite some time now and they've done really well. So they're definitely all low light options. And then just here I have my snake plant. But I think it's just a really cute little corner. Do you like? What do you think? Okay, so that is my updated houseplant tour video. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye!